in the train and I saw it myself. It was a Ghanaian parent actually discouraging somebody from school.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. I was a bit timid, so I couldn't say anything. But I will say, sir, in such cases, no. If you realize, maybe some say, oh, but school, now about for information, and almost say, oh, okay, and then I'm back the right place because I had the baby. I met me, a chance. I go home school. Now I say, oh, okay, and I person be a doctor, like mechanic. Met me at school. Oh, be office say, no, you have to go to the university for that. And I say, oh, dear, into your corridor. And I almost said, me, dear, menini, into a munjame. Oh, okay. I almost said, menini, into a munjame, into a munje, my sister, and yeah, my brother. No, it's in biomedical engineering.
Oh, share Okrobia Media. Senate de Kanya, Medical Store say, Yano, found Southbo, subscribe button so no subscribe ma Okrobia Media. But there was a so by yes, and that and that's a good one. You're not mini baby, minimono, but Oba had a minimono, do bad and could have been no in his idea. Nanyamaya na drum, me tim pempenswa, what see me a disco, I could draw, managing who ye. It's me person, a champion. No, so can be a chair na ashe no be so in crying or more for said and maybe a demo more sukuhono. Enter me trebe no say and ye be dinkomo. No one tell you kwaya with me fast so. Fesa wo Frigana and the baha ya won wa ha. Wo Frigana and the back room ha. Enti another and that will be your first time me introduce will be. Me introduce will be our platform we so that. Enti na de wan kasa kasa ba kam ho. Ame yama Dr. Abigail Forson akwaba. Me yama we ma kwa ba Okrobia Media. Seba ko dia. Pepa chai. Pepa chai kasa ma na koso kaka mi koso mi say. Pepa chai. Seba ko pa. Pepa chai. E da nyame ase. Yeah, am say akasa ho atofo so ache pass e be hia den so. Be bi nti woni to say woni hu iraje. Ko se be say wo dig na kudo no. So that me fra kwa na me ma hye. Ph.D. Dr. Abigail.
Oh, that just how
Right. Ebe na dinama mo nyina nti pese wakasa body na kire ye tifo.
Oh, that's it. Your friend Abigail Forson. Ghana your friend Mama ya. Ya boachwa mi din wo.
Hey, mpene din pa. Ya boachwa. All right. Ghana he fana try.
Boachwa metina baby bebre e wo Kumasi.
Hefa.
Metna Sobolo. I think say a woman wa Amekom, old Amekom.
Okay.
And I took it na Sobolo. And I took it na yatna Atonsupen. But baby I na yet last the current and I about say near to Adwato.
Okay.
Baby prempe.
Okay,
college no.
Okay. School bana koye, school bana koye.
Me call primary day. There was this international school God First International. First never Asafo.
Asafo, okay.
Never Asafo. But I know Kampo Yejaye na you call Amankwetia.
Okay.
Yeah, Amankwetia like public school there what yeah. Stadium honum and I call it. JSS me call Kill Methodist.
Keo.
Yeah, Keo Methodist. Ashtown. Yeah,
okay.
I call Keo Methodist. Into me feel hold on me call Ghana National.
Okay.
What Cape Coast.
Cape Coast. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ghana call.
Okay.
Yeah, into hold on me call science.
Science course. And then what be?
Oh, kakra. Kakra. Okay. Hold on no. I think say I was in my a few months. Like SS3, and then chance in the bar, Sabi Papa, like Kobe Fire now.
Oh,
or the Yabahasi, yeah.
Now we need your registration for exams, I said.
Oh, I went through the first, like me registration, no, and I got a number. Minya anyway no.
Index number.
Yeah, number anyway. Yeah. It's my friends were like, "Abi what say sikako?" Yeah, it's true. It's minya number no. And then the funny thing was, I think my number was the last part was 419.
419. You are never having
it. I say my 419 SSC. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So which year I can answer me?
Oh, this was around 2002.
2002.
Yeah. Yes.
What about that season? Winter, summer, what season was that?
Yeah, but in February.
February, that means winter. Winter was around.
Yes.
You feel?
Oh, to be honest, I still remember because, yeah, but no, like me papa told like jackets, thick ones, but and that time be no cause oh, a cold, but I won't say yeah, and see abonten sa into your free come on and sounds so bare fee. Into the next day no a real I was like a real after Mr. Mother say oh they pay abonten. I can't say area where bought for hang, bought for heat.
What the other thing?
Bought for heat about hang there. Yeah. And it was cold.
Into mobile, you know, yeah, what do fear? What do papa, what do Belgium? School, no, and then to me to us about the size. See, I person me jaw, now to me go through that.
Oh, okay. I think say you buy no, and me mama Ellen, or they yemi ense na or find this school be, and I know say or they beko. Into your car do, and I almost say me de menyini into omunjeme.
When you
oh, okay. I almost say menyini into omunjeme, into omunje my sister and yeah. My brother.
About the friends and sister.
It was school honum. Emmanuel and Brenda.
Brenda.
Aye.
Sister Blenda. Okay.
And it told me almost. And it's enough and now said like Mr. Like
oh dear.
Baby I make school. And into me mamma Ellen Korea. No so one baby. And confirm say your friend no more Vito say Tito say Nito. Like I say Okohonoma, you can like come to me I upload this be an answer baby.
Okay.
And to me call honum no and maybe some say oh me share school na about for information and almost say oh okay and then back the right place because I had the bibi a betimi aye bia metimi akọ school wo ho na me say oh okay and I person me a doctor like mechanic metimi akọ school wo ha Obi officer say no, you have to go to the university for that. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And me piano. And then I met this man. I think he was no English teacher. He was either from Kenya, Nasa Uganda, Nasa Zimbabwe, one of these three countries. No, I said, oh, Otesa American University, who has them, but baby, like my ba, has say, you know, it's very possible. And then she like he would just encourage me, say I should just find some more information about it. And I remember I said I went to the internet cafe, you know, so internet cafe. So I googled and then I googled for like information about the Dutch like educational
and then
system.
All this one just
no, they've been in school. In school. I just did everything like once I googled it will give you Dutch and English. I just got to know a bit more about the Dutch educational system, how the system was designed.
Yeah.
So the one thing that I knew, I was Mission Dutch. And I think say Anchebia na obi and Obaba catch Mama Ellen say, or maybe a school be what Hoboken. Almost say a new for Dutch.
Okay.
And almost say from Penny 4 and intimate me a could now so okay into your call honum and almost I think said some test to be and also okay, it's okay. Like just to place you in a class. No say oh it's okay. Intimate me I started Dutch no. Into your honum na me started I think say na me call no like 4 times in a week.
Intensive.
Yeah. Never CVO. CVO Hoboken. Sometimes no more friend Xavier Hoboken. I think that they changed the name, but I don't know the new name. Yeah. Into Hono na me call yeah, and I'm in a yeah, normal M24 and like all class.
Oh.
Yeah.
So say what can say na unuanum ketwa imane brother there na mo di
kai. No school.
How much I said that? It will take you how long once I was started with there?
Oh, I think that it took like within 4 to 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I make question yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened?
So it was just like normal adult education. Yeah. So I did that. I think they had some A classes, and then when you like so A classes now, then you start with the B classes. And I think when I was about to start with the B classes, no, this I think some call for like 1.5 years. And when I was about to start with the B classes, no, one of my teachers, and I'll say, school honum no, so, like they started with just the language no, into mobile courses. Into if I'm interested that. I say, oh yeah, I would like to know more information on that.
Yeah.
And I think some call almost some information session. We were like 5 or 4, and almost a church BBS no. Now say come here say it's more business. And I maybe say only a corner obabema you know obabema information. Let's say would they not do anything BBA in the field of science? Because me, I'm interested in science. No, I say, oh no, almost yet ISO.
Okay.
And if I want to study science there, I have to do ISO. And on in school be almost yes sir. Into if I can go there, and I'm saying, oh, but then I say into mommy the school's address, and I me call her me call school no, and almost say, almost registration no apa.
Wow.
Until some person be no dear or some try. I think that's a 4 months or 6 months or something.
Wow.
And I say, oh okay. And I catch me papa. And I made no fear for the 4 months no. Until when it was time to start no. And I feel me coco start me ISO hono. Until there no. I think me started with ISO 2. Me first Humana Wetenschapper, and I'm here no first. I think they tested my maths and my Dutch, and then and almost like it placed me in a like in a class. Until I had
in fact, I want to come in. School now called first and Sunday Yakuhano. How long did I do?
Dutch then.
Yeah.
I think it was around 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so like to number.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes. That time they're not like so. What can be in Dutch? At least I can understand.
Okay.
I could like have a normal conversation in Dutch.
Okay.
If like the person didn't talk too fast. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So continue.
And I think that me could do a honum no when I had to start no. Me started with ISO 2. Yeah. I think that time they had ISO 2 and then ISO 3.
Okay, if we say ISO 2 or 3, somebody out there who is not living in Belgium won't understand. So what do you mean? ISO and then that kind of...
Okay. I think that ISO, no, now we come back to like the normal, the math, science, like the normal like secondary course with a focus on math and science.
Like electives?
Yeah, like with the sciences,
elective
actually,
subjects.
not just math and science, just the sciences. I think it's
like physics, chemistry, biology.
Yeah, but they also do some technical courses, and they also do like Latin.
ISO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Internal ISO. If you want to go like the academic route, then you do the ISO. And I think if you want to go the business route, you can also do the...
Which one is... That one is what?
The BSO,
the BSO.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
All right. So, let's go.
Yeah. So, I started with that course. So, I did the Humana Wetenschapper for like 1 year.
That's a human science.
Yeah. And then after that, I did the Wetenschapper Wiskunde. That was like more... like you get a lot of maths, you get a lot of chemistry, biology, physics, those stuff. Yeah. So And then
I don't say how long. Who do you and how long?
Oh, I think I did that for, in total, it would be like 2 years.
Okay.
Yes.
So you spent 2 years here for the language, and you came to do this. Okay, also 2 years.
Yes.
4. All right.
And that was mainly to get like a secondary certificate. Because I didn't have anything.
Anyone back in Ghana? Okay.
Yes.
All right. And then from there, what happened? Where did it go?
And then from there, actually, we went on a trip. One of my physics teacher, or the year called KU Leuven.
Okay.
There was a school trip at KU Leuven, and we visited one of their with a physics lab.
Okay.
Students no back some experiments be. Until when I got to the school, and then I just like many J and I say, oh okay, and maybe school I say.
Really?
Yeah. Until me call online, like me call more a website and so, and I me call read the how you can like inscribe yourself in their courses. Courses are almost war, they are open days, information that they are like willing to give out. Information on their housing, stuff like that, yeah. And I'm and it was like right in time, because the time I'm me ISO no, it was around, I think so in May, not June no. No, almost so Babesha said with their information days and all that. So I need to make call me when I know right away me call more information days. Now me call like folders on what they can do for their future students.
Okay. Before we get into the uni aspect, I just want to ask you. Once a crew will be free Ghana Baha, send your by in a cabinet school, so you can say when you need. Do not test our type one by so when you need. What was our 4 up here compared to me? If you are lucky, we have an apple cross. No so kwati apple na wonya kakra de show ho na I didn't know when this said that you know to me so opeso school.
Oh, me there, I didn't see like anything there. I just felt like just because I've moved from Ghana, it doesn't mean say I should put my dreams aside. Number one, and I think that the timing also had some effect on me, because I kind of felt like say my school Ghana in every and then I couldn't finish. If I just give up like I have say me and the school I call Ghana no so I waste. Yeah. Me mommy into your school fees just to waste her money. Anything I think say me I felt like no, I shouldn't just waste all that effort for nothing. And I think say I just felt like say I should just do it, and it's also for myself. So
okay, so now
why not?
What about when your admission uni Leuven? There no education, how was it? Courses no be na how no be you say na wo front no. How do you go be cheap? Who call it say?
Oh, it was hard. It was really hard. I remember saying my first year, the first term no. Oh, me co school then it was really intense, because I think we started around 8:30. Now, like, class the whole time. Then you have like I think say 1 hour break till say 4:30 as I saying. By the time I made room, made them hologram, made the bag in it to baby now. It went on like that for the first I think 3 months, and then like I started getting used to like the tempo. And so it's a bit like you need a lot of self-discipline. Like enya fe no be eba be no say besin na ko school opa ko class no open so enko, and it depends on you. And what I remember from that time, let's say it was very intensive. It was very intensive, and now any man no, like if you miss one class, the amount of stuff, the study, the amount of study material that you will see in your book that you've missed, it's quite like so it was quite impressive. So it would be better for you to be in class than to stay home. Yes, to me. To dormitory, yeah, to me that was my plan, and it worked out for me. Of course, there were also I heard stories of people who who had never attended any lecture, and they still passed.
How come?
Yes. Oh, because some people, especially, I heard one guy from the engineering department. This was a story that I heard. It could be true or not. But then the guy never entered any lecture hall. Yeah.
Yes.
And he still passed, but with flying colors.
Yeah. In this boy's case, what do you think might have happened for him to pass? Why he didn't enter into any lecture hall? Why?
Oh, I think you can actually do it if you are like disciplined enough. You can actually study on your own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then one thing is you can also send the professors all of your questions. Yes, they actually reply you. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, they will reply every mail. Well, in my case, they replied every question that I had.
You have to ask them
something. Yeah.
But being home alone and calling them and be in the lecture hall, what do you think is the best?
I think for me, what worked for me was that being at the lecture hall, because sometimes the professors also said some things about how they judge your examination questions, how they give marks. Sometimes they also give you some tips on that. Sometimes they can give an example, especially this happened with organic chemistry. There was once that he drew a structure, and then he was actually giving us tips on how to solve, like how to draw the structure well, what tips you can use. You have to turn the image some way. Sometimes you have to look at it from this angle. And I remember that during one of his examinations, that is actually the trick that I used to solve one of his questions. So it's not just about reading what's in the book or anything like that. You can also get more tips from the professors themselves.
Before you entered to uni, what was your dream? What you wanted to do?
Oh,
what you wanted to become? Let me say that.
My first dream was to become an optician.
Optician?
Yes. That was my first dream. Yeah. But I don't know.
Why? What happened that you want to be an optician?
Because that was what I wanted to do when I was back in Ghana.
Because everybody is wearing glasses here in Belgium here or what?
Oh, no. When I was in Ghana, I think we had somebody from the University of Cape Coast come to talk about some of the courses that they they offer, and I think when they were speaking about that course, I really got interested in it. So I wanted to do that.
So here in Leuven, your first year, second year, what course did you do? What actually course you did there? Let me say.
Yes, I did biochemistry and biotechnology.
Biochemistry and biotechnology. How long did you spend in Leuven?
5 years.
How many years? 5 years?
Yeah, 5 years. The bachelor's was for 3 years, and the master's was for 2 years. So together.
Okay, together 5 years.
Yes.
And then at what time now you decided to do your PhD as well?
When I was done with my master's, I was actually looking around to see what I could do. And when I finished my master thesis, one of the things that I felt like I hadn't really contributed to science. Yes, I know. I felt like I hadn't really contributed to science enough, and I wanted to do that. But at the end of but on the other side, I was also like looking for a job. So I was looking for a job as well as looking for the chance to do a PhD. But I think when after a while, I just got more interested in doing a PhD, and I veered towards that.
That one should take you how long?
That option more. My PhD took 5 years.
5 years?
Yes.
Only PhD?
Well, yeah, it is. At the end of the day, you have a book and you have like a title.
Wow.
But yes, it is a lot of work.
5 years?
Yes. But
you were determined, actually?
Oh, with every PhD, you have to be determined. Otherwise, you might give up. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you might give up. But it's also a very like good opportunity just for your personal development. Of course, you can also get some of those skills on a job, but in a PhD, I think it's more of a relaxed environment for you to actually build yourself. Yeah.
So is there any apart from PhD?
Oh, you can do a postdoc, like with research. Yes, I'm in the sciences, so like you can do a postdoc. But with me, I think the reason why I wanted to do a PhD was to add something to science, and I've done that.
Wow, yeah, congratulations.
So thank you, and I'm not going to do a postdoc.
First, that one will take how long, the postdoc?
The postdoc, it depends. Some people, mostly what I've seen online is that it's 3-year contract or 2-year contract, but it can be renewed.
Okay.
So yeah, it depends on how long you want to do a postdoc.
Wow. A big congrats.
Thank you.
PhD. Pull him down. Pull him down. Oh yeah, PhD on which one?
Yeah, and to say, my PhD, it's in biomedical engineering.
Wow.
Pachai.
Applause. Abigail, Dr. Abigail. Oh, great. All right, so let me come to phase 2. And now things are we are misses. Hey, let's cool someone now. What are you not to say?
Oh, like when I started my PhD in a day, my husband wasn't here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it was just me, and I think he joined me after the first year.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just like living with. Well, you're living with a normal person. Yeah. So actually, it doesn't change much. Okay. But what really changed things a bit was when I had my son.
Okay.
Yes, and he's now 3. So like, I had my son, and then, well, it was a bit of an adjustment because I think after, when I was pregnant with him, like, it was like normal. Say, baby, I could be out but in the experiment, that was easy. But then when he came, then you have to like figure out a plan. But I know so and corona by.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were all home, but I still had to work any day anyway because corona the by, whilst everybody was home, me I went to work every time because like I was having experiments, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Abigail Forson. See, I didn't know it's a Forson what you everywhere. So worry.
Oh, there be.
I
still have
the
all
Forson.
my names.
Okay, so
it be my account.
Forson la. So I'm going to PhD this I'm going so
it be my account.
You remember Ghana someone want came here or let's have this.
Oh yeah, worry.
I said all what was in the back out there.
Oh, me the manfa.
Manfa.
I like my name.
What was here, what was Nice. You know what? Me person we share million the being club mommy because we issue us my working. Do one knife Ghana buy send your bar no yeah. What you say on buy was it theater oh Ghana Ghana bar you need to your papers you need to translate it you have to do this you do that Ghana we school Ghana bar like it doesn't value but you were able to do it. So me person would differ you for some now the tell you no almost so ever and then more system no more am I confused?
Yeah,
they don't know what to do and I just want you to advise them for me.
Yeah, I think what I was saying is like so we need visa.
That's it.
Because when you get the information now, at least it will give you a starting point. Like to me I start here free. And say about school somewhere Belgium has here because yanka Dutch Ghana ninti. It makes it very hard. One like Nyamian Bemnasa one went in Team Kakarabia, you will really give up. Into what I was saying, say just like encourage yourself. Encourage yourself, motivate yourself, try as much as you can. Say, like, there are a lot of things I bet me are destructive, but you have to, like, set your targets, not making sure, say, like, you attain it. And that's what I would say. And then another thing that I would also say is, memma kasano imnim now, sir. Yeah, because me say, oh, meet me akasa kasa no,
okay.
But at the end of the day, kasa.
Okay.
Obeka, you make mistakes into then. Mema kasa no ensha also too much. Mema like the fact to say we were in a different country. Mema na ensha also too much. Nipa na okono hono nso ye nipa. Inti I think that when when you look at things from that perspective now, perhaps it will be more breathable to like try your hands at some things.
I'm say we shall see a kasa roka baby say Oba no, stepmother would try ya say Obebo my school no akoso. Want to what men you do nurse. And that what that's all papa. Fine, Omoya there. But the who knows say I will follow bin so on so omo shedan Kenya omo emwa mbofra no. Sanka wo situation ya ba ya waka say ukoye no. Yes wo anyini no. Ebi anka ho na was say ne kope adwuma bi ye. Na for support me. Do that. But at the end of the day no, omutime boy. Enti me fa say obanya akase bi no ka che ye maame ne papa no. Awofo no. Say ewo omofra e fa sa kwan say wo de ba ye bi so. Just advise them for me.
Okay. But that's it. Yeah, I would say like say yeah, I will face say.
Oh yeah,
no bad. Say yeah, I think say like especially so wo Ghana. Na say like odiomobaha. I think so one of the things I will for more. You betimi I say I will say ye ni omo tenase ni eni omo kasa because answer na kwakofa na ba no 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 ankasa wo the plans dada and I think say like ebinum ka ensem bi say there is nothing like your first love and enti say like so ya akora bibi won ani so a opesa wo ya one say wo parents no say wo hu a ena obetimi aboa no wo but say when bisa no ena it's not also say akora no because most of the times yen bra ha no near teenagers dada.
All right.
It's not say akora na kan say ba be che wat na ho ene waka no until was our parents no na wo make it the first step no.
That's right.
So we bisa no say like ono akasa plans ben ono akasa wo na brabo ho na say like obetimi a guide no ho and so obetimi aboa no ma na afi na wetimi aboa no. I think say a lot of the times no maybe stories into I don't know if like are you true or not but a lot of the times no you hear say like obiaba opeso you say the parents you only say one now there is like a struggle. I think say if like first no there is this conversation no if it goes on at least the parent will know where this child is like coming from and what plans they have for their lives because let's face it, by the time that you are a teenager, you already made some plans for your life.
Right.
Yeah. And one thing that I will also advise Nessa, like the parents can, through this process, like the transitioning from Ghana to here, it's also very stressful for the kids.
For the kids, yeah.
Yeah. Like trying to learn to live together with somebody that you haven't lived with for the longest time. It's also a transition.
Yeah.
And it also has like it can also have some effect on you as a young person. So it's just communication, proper communication. I think that in every relationship biano we keep saying communication but we don't really practice it. Yeah. So like just speaking honestly with each other. Yeah. So I think that could help. And I think this one I experienced it. It was somebody experiencing it, but I was in the train and I saw it myself. It was a Ghanaian parent actually discouraging somebody from school.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. I was a bit timid, so I couldn't say anything. But I will say, sir, in such cases, no. If you realize, at least encourage that child. Don't say, oh. A chrome had there because that was what the man said. A chrome had there. Obeko school na abrofo no omo ma okwan ma honye adwuma no. Yeah. And I was right next to the lady and it was a bit awkward. Yeah.
And even this I wanted to ask you about it because most of the students also say as you just said so like if you want to become a let's say accountant because one of I think you even know that person he wanted to become an accountant but in school they didn't allow him because they thought he cannot do it. And most of the time, I think the racial thing is still going on. Did you encounter such in school?
Fortunately, no, I didn't. Because, and I think it also has to do with the path that I took. I didn't go through the normal secondary school. So I just like looked for my own route, and I did things my way. But I've also had classmates almost say, oh, they said they couldn't do this course, and I said they said they couldn't do this course. But I've also met somebody, oh no, she chose science, she chose to do science at Leuven, but it wasn't recommended for her. And just because they recommend, doesn't mean say by fire by force. You have to do it. That's my impression of it. But a bit me about to say I'm wrong. Yeah. And I think say what the teachers do, say they look at your overall performance, and then they make suggestions. And by force say I was so yeah.
All right. You know what? The life of you, Abigail, a lot of my Abigail Aintree, the life of Really, and Emily.
Yes.
I congratulate you guys. You guys did very well.
Thank you.
You guys took education very seriously,
Thank
you. More parents are more for school and the agro.
Thank you.
And me percenka other ones, and you look up to you people. That group, you guys did very well. And then I hope say, Nyame, move on and man your quite a better. Abiscopa. So what I say. Your last words. Is there anybody I want to greet? We'll say hello to.
Oh yes. I would really like to take this opportunity now me mama Elena say. Because it's true. Me papa ya dey say okofa but ye buy so no say nka ye be share stepmother on your papa. Yeah, nanka maybe your brother and you say because no your stepmother there, but no you're more like a friend than a stepmother. Yeah. I would really, would like to appreciate her for everything that she's done for us.
Nice. Sister Helen, you too. Why are they not? Okay, and anyone else? Just 2-3 people, and then is that what?
Oh, just my family and Abby. My family members and Abby.
All right. Okay, on that note, Doctor, Dr. Abigail, aka Foxy. Yeah, Abby Foxy. Yadamo asese munya abrana moje da mo hweye. The story no yade bia ne hia me pa because obaye no me hu no. Obaye me hu no. Ana dodo no so ba ye hu mo free if you bana at least one more potential so come to go school no. At the end of the day no, bo say obaja no mo sebe mpa mo chew. Ebo mo wo bia emerwafo no emu na mo hwe wo mo no. Mo wo kale se betima ko ampa cho mo konkomonim more than that. Ano de munya mama me fo no mo free say school no mutim ko biom no. Me say pese ka mako school na me ye Ghana colleges but I go force obi ama na yere ma obi ama ne ba ma e ma no ho. No problem. Because pese me ko school na me Ghana colleges me so mo pay mo de na mo mra. Ma ye ready say beje mo. Me da mo say how your Okrobia media. Me so nya subscribe be modern subscribe to Okrobia media. Onya e be show.